Somebody just messaged me on LinkedIn. I'll look at that shit later. What's good with y'all? You know what I mean? My fam sector, the audience. I hope y'all had a lovely weekend. Hey, I'm feeling great, y'all. Look, I know this is going to sound small and minuscule, but we just bought some screens for the spot. Look, when you're a homeowner, it's the little shit that count. You would not believe how hard it's been trying to find fucking screens for your windows. Like, it's the little shit that matters, okay? So I bought some screens. I got the window open. You feel me? It's feeling good. But yeah, my fan sector. We got to talk about this shit today. Obama. He said boys need gay men friends. First of all, player, why you think about boys and sexuality, bro? It's kind of weird, bro. I don't know, man. The shit kind of weird, bro. God damn. Nigga. Second, you feel me? Back to my fan sector, the audience. My FBA fam. My Black American fam. Black people on code. And the minuscule allies that we do have. Goddamn replay. Also, my producers, Kiveon, Reeland, Byron. Appreciate y'all for real. My mod, Brooke, Daryl. Appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? Hope y'all had a lovely weekend. Everything came to fluorescent that you wanted. You know what I mean? Y'all should have been doing this shit while I was talking. You should have been doing it loud and proud. And if some of y'all watching me at work, you should have been on your desk like this. Yeah. Where the hell my sound effect? There we go. Appreciate y'all, for real. Thank y'all so much. Dead ass. Other sector of my audience. You stank ass motherfuckers. You onion breath, toe jam eating, smell like halitosis all in your damn breath, motherfuckers. You goddamn honky supremacy, following the weak ass ideology of white supremacy, drinking goddamn meth milkshakes alongside with your tether friend eating hyena balls. And the rest of you imbecile coons, y'all all could go EAD. All right? They're on the building. What's good, brother? Hope you living well. We got to talk about this, though, man. And look, this is Corey Holcomb's word. You feel me? But it's a lot of backdooria probably going on. With this type of mindset, to say that boys need more gay men friends, then it's also like, bro, I don't like that shit when it comes to the sexuality in kids, because that turns the P-foul type of shit. That turns the P-foul type of shit. I'm like, nah, bro, And a lot of y'all like to say, well, Obama was the first black president. First Kenyan president at this point. F all that. And who he mainly passed things for? No, not black people. I know some of you idiots out there, especially y'all Democrat shills, y'all be out there. Look, Obama did a lot of things for black people. He had Obamacare. Motherfucker, Obamacare was for everybody. Next. Oh, what else Obama did? That's when they get stuck. Just Obamacare. You feel me? Except when it comes to the LGBTQ plus IATUV community, y'all. He passed the anti-hate crime bill for them. You feel me? I think he helped legalize gay marriages and shit like that. You feel me? And kudos to you motherfuckers. But the thing is, I want the same shit from my lineage. I would love an anti-black hate crime bill. Wouldn't that be fucking lovely? That'd be stupendous. Okay? I would like some lineage-based programs for us. Yeah. That didn't happen under Obama. He just passed of a certain community. You feel me? And now he's saying like, hey, the boys need more of these male friends. First of all, sexuality shouldn't even come up in this matter. I had to say more male mentors. God damn, what type of agenda are y'all pushing? Man, I got clips for y'all. We got an article too. Then I'm going to open up StreamYard and I'm going to open up the phone lines because I do want to hear what y'all got to say. All right? But also, with that being said, I'm saying it earlier, y'all. Hey, come over to Kamal Johnson Network on YouTube. If you're watching on Twitter, I really do appreciate it, but that shit don't integrate well. So come over to YouTube so I can play your messages like this. You feel me? Kamal Johnson Network. Also, if you're on YouTube, man, join the network. You feel me? Hit that join button so I see them exclusive ass emojis in the chat. Not only that, you feel me? I would love for y'all to see the exclusive content I got. I got plenty of the shit. All right? And Daryl says, I'm sick of Obama. What Uncle Ruckus say? He a black son bitch from the jungle. The jungles of Kenya. After that speech, god damn. God damn. Did them jungles have rainbows floating through them? I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. All right? But let's get to this damn clip. Let's do the clip first. And shout out to Dewan B, probably the greatest music historian that I ever encountered. Okay? Now, hold on. I thought I hit this with a like. God damn it, Twitter. I'll be messing up sometimes. Dewan B says, Barack says young boys need gay men in their lives. What do y'all say?
And that's one of the things that I think a lot of times boys need is not just exposure to one guy.
Mm-hmm.
One dad. No matter how good the dad
is. He can't be
everything. He can't be everything. And then that boy may need somebody to give the boy some perspective on the dad.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
One of the most valuable things I learned as a guy was I had a gay professor. I had a gay professor in college at a time when openly gay folks still weren't out, who became one of my favorite professors and was a great guy and would call me out when I started saying stuff that was ignorant. You need that to show empathy and
y'all a little off, y'all. I think it's the internet. Fucking Cox communication, y'all goddamn suck, man.
Kindness. And by the way, you need that person in your friend group so that if you then have a boy who's gay or non-binary or what have you, they have somebody that they can go, okay,
what the fuck? Obama. Man. What is this nigga talking about, man? And I see y'all watching on Twitter. Come over to YouTube. Kamal Johnson Network, y'all. What the hell is Obama talking about? He said he had a gay professor. So he met a gay man in college. His professor was gay, and now all of a sudden he's saying that boys need these type of men in their life. Man, what? Come on, bruh. I don't even know why this sexuality shit is even coming up when it comes to boys. That shit is weird. If y'all don't find it weird, then I find y'all motherfuckers weird. He didn't say teens, which would be kind of too like, come on, bro. It's like, all right, but he's saying boys, man. He talk about little kids, man. He not talking about adults in college and shit like that. When his professor, he said a college professor. Nigga, you an adult at that point. Daryl says, why Westmore look like Jason Pitts? He fucking does. God damn. That's extremely funny. But back to Obama, man, like anybody else that does this shit, yo, when you push the sexuality on our kids, I got a problem with it. Why didn't he say, like, when you in college or something? You feel me? He going after the kids, bro. And that shit is disgusting. That shit is sick. God damn. Now, what we gonna do? We gonna read this article right here, y'all. Barack Obama explains why every man needs LGBTQ plus friends. No, Huffington Post. That's not what was being said. This also shows y'all how the media be spinning shit. We sat there and listened to a clip and heard what the man said out his goddamn mouth, and now they want to switch it like, oh, he said every man. No, he didn't. He said, hey, when I was a kid, I had certain role models, and kids like if growing up with one dad just not enough. And when I was in college, I had a gay professor, and yeah, it's like, so what does that equate to? Okay, he's not saying every man. He's saying boys and kids should have like gay men in their lives as like mentors. Come on, Huffington Post, with your bullshit. Anyway, that's by Corey Townsend. All right. Former President Barack Obama wants young boys to know. See, and we just said, I'm about to poo on these niggas. Where's my goddamn sound? Poo on these niggas, man. I dare y'all. That's out of here. But y'all gonna get most people because most people just read the damn headlines. Don't even bother to read the whole article. Motherfuckers be going, y'all know people be making think tank. I'm going off tangent, but I'm off tangent, man. Y'all know people be making whole think pieces off of just headlines. Somebody probably made a whole think piece about this on TikTok somewhere. Probably got hella views and likes too. Yeah, Obama right. He right about every man needs LGBTQ friends to expand their horizons. Then you read an article and it says, former President Barack Obama wants young boys. Change the whole narrative, don't it? To know one role model isn't enough. On Wednesday, while speaking on his wife Michelle Obama's podcast, IMO, what the hell does IMO mean? God damn it, this little fucking gnat thing. What does IMO mean? Michelle, man, she airing out the dirty laundry, y'all. God damn. She airing out the dirty laundry. I'm all for it, though. Air out that Kenyan man's laundry. He sure didn't do nothing for our lineage. As cosplaying as one of us, let's be real. Which she co-hosted with her brother, Craig Robinson, Barack opened up about the importance of raising emotionally intelligent, competent men. Okay, all right. Well, first of all, the most important strategy, whether we're boy or girl, was having the right partner. Okay. Barack said about the foundation of raising sons. All right. The couple reflected on how their parents had raised them with the tools they had. Oh, remember also Michelle Obama was like, goodness, we don't got a son. It'd be hard to raise a son around you, Obama. It's like, damn. Anyway, even these tools were limited. From there, the conversation shifted to the unique challenges of raising boys versus girls. There are some particular issues with boys that as a society, we're not addressing, Barack said. Here, he's starting young, ain't he? First, he went to the men. Remember, he wagged the finger at us men? Now, you niggas now, y'all better find it in yourselves to vote for Kamala Harris, or you niggas is ass. And use a bitch. We like, Obama, what the? Man, get your ass out of here, wagging a finger at us. Now this nigga wagging a finger at the boys. God damn. Let's read some more of this article. Also, come over to Kamal Johnson Network, y'all. If you're on Twitter, come over to YouTube. Kamal Johnson Network. That's where you can see the chat, and I'll play your chats in the video and shit. All right? He emphasized the need for boys to have a wide-ranging community of men to look up to, a variety he first noticed in his early years of dating Michelle. I'm going to read that again. But first, I'm giving the faces. What? Excuse me? Obama. But boys dating Michelle. He talking about the boys need this wide range of community when he noticed when he was dating Michelle. I mean, he was a grown-ass man. He was a grown-ass man. Now he want the little boys to have gay friends and mentors because what have happened to him when he was a grown-ass man? This shit fucking weird, man. God damn, this weird. Nah, hey, look it. Shout out to my black LGBTQ plus IA motherfuckers that's on code. Shout out to y'all. But let's be real. Ain't this shit weird? Hell, everybody else in the LGBTQ community that be watching me and shit. You feel me? Ain't this weird? This is weird as hell. Why are we trying to equate sexuality with boys and shit, man? Just say male mentors. And you talk about some shit you did as an adult, now you're trying to push it on the kids. He recalled how much he loved seeing a bunch of different kinds of men. Hold on, bro. That line read wild. Oh, shit. Oh.
No homo.
Oh.
No homo. No homo.
God damn. Oh. That sounded hella crazy. Oh shit. Oh my God, man. Oh shit. I'm gonna read that again, y'all. Wow, that sounded crazy. He recalled how much he loved seeing a bunch of different kinds of men. Wow. In her life. What? To this day, that exposure remains essential in his eyes. Oh, shit. That's one of the things I think a lot of times boys need, he said. Michelle and Barack agreed that having a good father figure is important. Yeah, but it's not everything. As Michelle put it, he can't be everything. So now they need a gay friend. That's the solution. Man, what kind of goofy shit is this, man? This is just goofiness, man. That's all I'm joking about this shit. This shit laughable, man. This shit is a sitcom. Tune in. Get your popcorn. Make sure it's buttery like a motherfucker. You feel me? This is a comedy. Barack took it a step further. Oh, shit. Sharing a personal story that helped him shape his own sense of identity and empathy. One of the most valuable things I learned as a guy was I had a gay professor in college. College, y'all. college. But he talking about what he learned in college and shit now need to be pushed on to boys. I couldn't give a better goddamn expression, Eddie Murphy. That's the best expression you could give right now hearing this shit. I didn't know it was this. I didn't know it was like this. I'm reading the article. Get shit. Urban League, you might be right. Shit, it's a state of emergency at this point. You feel me? But this headline for y'all. Urban League declares a state of emergency for civil rights in the U.S. response for Trump. Shut the fuck up. If y'all talk about civil rights for illegal immigrants, god damn you motherfucking bootlicks. Anyway, back to this. The professor became one of his favorites. A word? I'm playing all the sound effects today. Where is the one sound effect that I have? Oh, do I not have it here? Do I not have it here? Yeah, I do. Nah, that's not the one I wanted to play. Oh, it's over here, y'all. God damn. All right. And wasn't afraid to call him out when he said something ignorant. For Barack, those moments were essential in building compassion and understanding. He then stressed how a diverse community also helps LGBTQ plus youth feel seen and supported. By the way, you need that person in your friend group so that if you didn't have a boy who is gay or non-binary, you feel me? Hit me on my goddamn elbow, shit. Or what have they have somebody they could go, okay, I'm not alone in this, he said, that I think is creating community. I know it's corny, but it's what they need. No, nigga, look, it's weird, bro. Man, that's what it is. That's what it is. All right. Now I read the article, and I've showed y'all this, so we don't need to see this no more. You feel me? But let's listen to the clip again. And Daryl says, nobody wake up in the morning and think about Obama. Hell no, we don't. But when he's spewing shit like this, then this is dangerous, man. God damn, because we still got some black folks under this Democratic spell. A lot of black folks are still under the Democratic spell. Let's be real. Okay? They still on that plantation, receiving butter biscuits, seeing Roland Martin twerk. Anyway, we're gonna have a little fun with this, all right? Now we about to hear Obama say this shit again with the theme music behind it.
And that's one of the things that I think a lot of times boys need is not just exposure to one guy, one dad. No matter how good the dad is, he can't be everything. And then that boy needs somebody to get the boy.
Hold on. Let's because it's overshadowing bruh talking. But there we go.
Yes. Yeah. One of the most valuable things I learned as a guy was I had a gay professor in college at a time when openly gay folks still weren't out, who became one of my favorite professors and was a great guy and would call me out when I started saying stuff that was ignorant. You need that.
All right, y'all. Enough of that. I had to do that. You feel me? But yeah, we're going to get into the slapper of the day. And that song was a slapper too, I ain't going to lie. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That Shantae, RuPaul, that song right there, slapper. Okay? But before I play the slapper of the day, if you on Twitter, come over to YouTube, Kamal Johnson Network. Come over there. All right? Appreciate y'all watching on Twitter, but the better experience is on YouTube. Also, to get around a shadow ban, you feel, hit that notification bell That's how you do it.
course.
I am the shadow band man, but the way to get around the shadow band, hit the notification bell. What y'all been doing? I've been loving it. I've been appreciating it. Thank you so goddamn much. All right. What else? Oh, and I want to start doing this before I play a slapper of the day because I be forgetting doing this shit sometimes. My sponsor, Forever Progressing Legacy. Bye, y'all. There y'all go. Garments on top of garments. And I'm putting it in the chat. Okay. Thank you to the sponsor. There we go. Now, what's next that I wanted to do before playing the slapper of the day? I ain't got nothing. So we about to play a slapper of the day, and I'm playing another song from the incredible album from the Clips. Okay. And I'm about to play this song right here called MTBTTF. Okay? That's an acronym. All right? And this is from the album Let God Sort Them Out. Wait a minute. Foul cannot be found. What is going on?
No confessions, questions. We can test
the original foul can't be found.
The message iridescent. Down like Robitussin. If you rush in, do them, we address them. We gon' bless them. Try to bring them, should have left them. Learn my lesson. Poker faces keep them guessing. No expression. I dressing on my chest and leave impression. What's the testarossa if you don't test them? Hit your bitch unless you joyce and dress them. My presence, your pleasure. Peasants, he's pressure. Hopping he deep. We as he sees me. Get you funded for the summer so easy. Niggas name ring like mobile phones and no one's home. White back to back roads at my gates. White slave master souls in my face. White domino is the case. She want a Mike Tyson blow to the face. Twist and turn, these guns blitz and burn. Too many flip and turn. Had to get rich to.
That's what MTBTTF means, okay? Mike Tyson blow to the face.
The base of the nasal, the case closed. Got a people of J bulls on their toes. Niggas easily, cheap as reasoning, believe me. I can tell cause your bitches look needy. She want Mike Tyson blow to the face. Slide like she want snow on a plate. Price when the blows and the crates means more ice for the moles and the ace. Made $1 million overflow to the days. Niggas saying that it won't just the face. 911 turbo with the glaze. Poking holes in the case. All you keyboard killers in your feelings. Mad you ain't trending. Mad got you tricking on your women. Mad I don't hit them, I just spin them. Gunning and I'm grinning. In the Bugatti in my denim. This is the result of my vision. React with precision. But God only knows my intention. But selling dope is a religion. The hammer's in position. I can show niggas the difference. You niggas is screenwriters, we dream writers. Took pains and touch change like King Midas. Imitation is flattery, they seem like us. But only 300 bricks can make you Leonidas. My old plug asked the new plug to reunite us. D-class in my ears, now let me see you bite it. She want Mike Tyson blow to the face. I'm talking 96 hole with the face. She want Mike Tyson blow to the face. Slide height, she want snow on a plate. Price when the clothes and the crates means more price for the moles and the ace. Made $1 million overflow to the days. Niggas saying that it won't just the face. 911 turbo with the glaze. Top dollars poking holes in the case.
That was a MTBTTF. Mike Tyson blow to the face. You feel me? I don't know why I'm saying that bullshit right now. But anyway, that's from the Clips album. You feel me? Let God Sort Them Out. I got more slappers on here that I'm gonna slap down the line. You feel me? But with that being said, phone lines is open, y'all. Phone lines is open, y'all. 619-609-7383. I want to hear what y'all got to say. And my brother in the damn chat, my brother, producer, Kiveon in the damn chat. Hell yeah, let God sort them out. You feel me? Also put the song in the chat too, so y'all can click that hyperlink. If you're on Twitter, you can't click the hyperlinks. They don't work. Come over to YouTube. Kamal Johnson Network. Kamal Johnson Network. I'm about to get my Dr. Umar on right now. Kamal Johnson Network. Or how he would say it, Kamal Johnson Network. I got a clip on Dr. Umar too. He wagging the finger at us Friedman. at us foundational Black Americans calling us fools because we ain't really rocking with the Pan-Africanism shit. Anyway, yeah, fire song. But phone lines is open. If y'all want to talk about this ordeal of Obama saying that more boys need men of the LGBTQI plus community in their lives, not grown men, not young adults, boys. Call in, let us know how you feel. 619-609-7383. Also, I got StreamYard pinned to the top of YouTube. If you want to come in on StreamYard, StreamYard gets priority. All right? So there go the link. I'm having the phone lines open for 5 minutes, though. While we have these subgroups go, these subtopics. I said subgroups. First of all, I want to say something about this. And I might talk about this again, because I've been talking about Black farmers for years now. My first show was talking about Black farmers and how they're getting effed over. You know who was the president then? Biden, Democrat. So I'm telling y'all right now, because I see the narrative they're going to try to push. They're going to try to push like, oh my God, Donald Trump is so bad. Orange man with toupee, he's so bad. It's like, no, that shit was going on in Democrats too. It probably was going on before then of our Black farmers getting effed over. Okay. And here it goes. It's the DEI shit, man. Let's be real, man. DEI, bro, that really didn't help us out. That was just affirmative action 2.0. I know some of y'all head about to explode right now in the detractor sector of my audience, which are hating asses. But yeah, DEI didn't help out us that much. Like, you got to really think about it. And this is how some motherfuckers think, right? In their head, it's like, well, it helped us out 2%. Yeah, but it's fucking 13 to like 14% of us here in the States. 1 to 2% ain't nothing. That's actually crumbs. But yeah, at least we got something, no? Yeah, but everybody else around us got at least 4% or higher, as we got 2%. But we got something. No, fuck that. F all that. No. DEI didn't help us. Just like affirmative action didn't help us. So we got to stop that bull malarkey. And I wanted to show this too, because I'm like, this shit was happening before DEI got canceled. So what the hell y'all got to say now? Huh? Then, now we're going to lighten up the mood, because I got some comical things I want to show y'all. First of all, this shit right here is pure comedy. All right? And bruh is matadoring these two women. Look at what's going on here. Let's make sure y'all seeing this crystal clear too, because sometimes StreamYard be effing up. There we go. Look at bruh. Oh my goodness. Actually, I might get demonetized. She keep having her goddamn skirt going up and shit. But y'all get the drift, the gist, the drift, the gist. I don't know why I couldn't say that shit. Y'all get the gist, okay? And then run around like a chicken with their head cut off. And now I gotta show this comedy right here. And this is actually in my backyard. This is in San Diego, y'all. Rancho Bernardo or some shit like that. One of them Rancho Santa Fe's or whatever. But Tariq tweeted, a white woman is suing because she was told she could not play Harriet Tubman. Okay. Let's just play the shit. Karen Fatigue, I feel you, bro.
Annette Hubble wrote a one-woman show. She portrays historical figures, white like herself and Black.
it never occurred to me that might even be an issue.
She says Rancho Santa Fe Library asked her to perform her show for Women's History Month. She gave them a list of characters to pick from. They chose Harriet Beecher Stowe, a white abolitionist, Mary McLeod Bethune, Black civil rights leader, and Harriet Tubman, who escaped slavery and rescued others. A couple weeks before the show, they asked Hubble to swap out Bethune and Tubman for white characters.
And I said, why? And they said, she said, because it's not appropriate for you to be doing this. You're a white woman. And I said, oh, no. You don't understand. I'm honoring these women. And she said, that doesn't matter. And I said, you mean I'm only to perform women whose stories of bravery and courage should be told if they're white?
Hey,
and she said,
Tyreek, I feel you, bro. I wonder what her Harriet Tubman accent sound like, too.
that's pretty much it. So
Shit.
I'm not getting it. So I said, well, tell me how this is different from the Hamilton play.
In Hamilton, non-white actors portray white historical figures. The debate escalated to the library's diversity and inclusion team. They affirmed the decision, but Hubble refused to swap out the characters, so the library canceled her performance. The library said it won't comment on pending legal matters. The San Diego Union Tribune published an opinion piece by a former San Diego city attorney supporting her, and a lawyer from the Pacific Legal Foundation read it.
And they called me and said, this is horrific. I think that was the very word that Chris used. We need to do something about this.
Hubble says he convinced her to. Pacific Legal Foundation says it fights for individual liberties. It's filed suits against implicit bias training, race quotas for licensing boards, and programs meant to close racial opportunity gaps. I asked Hubble's lawyer, Chris Barneywalt.
The government simply doesn't have the right to exclude anyone by race.
Civil rights, y'all. She is about to sue for racial discrimination because they told her she couldn't play Harriet Tubman in The Other Woman Butane. And she probably gonna fucking win. Ain't that something? God damn!
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
No.
Gee.
All right, San Diego, we gotta take this L. What is going on? What is going on? Oh my God. Nah, man. The world is turning upside down. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. Oh, shit, man. All right. How much more time we got for the phone lines to be open? All right, we closing the phone lines down. StreamYard still open, though, y'all. If y'all want to come up and talk about any of these things I talked about. The number is 619-609-7383. Leave a voicemail about any of these incidents, okay? I will play it on the next episode. No matter how stupid the shit is, if it's fire, I'm automatically gonna play it. But some people might say some dumbass shit on my voicemails. I will play it, okay? Anyway, yeah, we ain't got nothing else that I want to show y'all for today. My fam sector of the audience, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all be doing the damn thing. Hope y'all had a lavish weekend. My FBA fam, my Black American fam, Black people on code, the tiny minuscule allies that we do have, my producers, Kiveon, Reeland, Byron, appreciate y'all for real. My mods, Daryl and Brooke, appreciate y'all for real. What should y'all been doing already loudly and goddamn proudly? Y'all should have been doing this while I was saying this. Y'all know this is the time to, yeah! Appreciate y'all for real, man. Dead ass. and black people on code. That's what I'll be talking about. Now, the other sector of my audience, suspected white supremacists, you goddamn crackers, you tethers, Sambos, coons, Democratic shields, Republicans, and the rest of you idiot imbeciles that's in this sector of my audience. Y'all just can EAD. Yeah. With that being said, do I got anything else I want to show y'all? Nah, I don't really got nothing else I want to show y'all. I will say my final note is this. It's always weird to me when it turns into this pushing this sexuality shit onto kids. Like, it's always strange. It's always weird. It gets too close to that pedophile shit. And for Obama, he out here saying that, you know, boys, specifically said boys, need more LGBTQI plus mentors and, you know, kind of like father figures in their lives. And my thing is, like, we don't need to know the fucking sexuality at that point. We don't. It doesn't matter. We why push it on the kid? And now the kid gonna be fucking asking certain questions and shit, being all goddamn like talking about shit that they shouldn't even really be talking about. Nah, man, that gets into that weird category. I don't like that. No. Now, if you talk about like in high school, all right, once it gets past like 9th grade and shit like that, it's a different story. But I feel like real talk, middle school down, really like 7th grade and down. I know some people be kind of fucking in 7th grade, some in 6th grade, you feel me? But for the most part, most kids in middle school, you feel me, they not fucking like that. You feel me? Once it get to like past the 7th grade, maybe even 8th grade, you could start kind of talking about the sexuality and shit like that, kind of give it education and shit like that. You feel me? Still a little weird, but I kind of get it. But below that, come on, man, we don't need none of that shit. Just say male mentors and stuff. We see what you're trying to push. And it's like Obama's still trying to help out the community he helped out the most when he was a president. Man, the LGBTQ community boomed during that time. Boom. Okay. So, with that being said, look, if y'all watching on Twitter, come over to YouTube, Kamal Johnson Network. All right, Kamal Johnson Network. I appreciate y'all watching on Twitter, but the chat and everything works on YouTube. All right, and I'm able to show your chat. And if you're on YouTube, you can hit that join button. You feel me? So then y'all can use exclusive ass emojis and exclusive ass content. You feel me? Also, I'm gonna start saying this shit too because I see that it works. Hit the Cash App. You'll see it below. Hit the Cash App. I'm gonna start saying that shit too. Hit the Cash App because that shit work. All right. With that being said, yeah, my fan sector of the audience, have a good day, good evening, good whenever it is you consuming this content. And the hating sector of my audience, hope your fucking day sucks. We're gonna go out on this note right here, y'all.
To show empathy and kindness. And by the way, you need that person in your friend group so that if you then have a boy who's gay or non-binary or whatever, they have somebody that they can go, okay,